Ooh, here's a name I can say from the Eradicator.
Hello everybody and welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator, and today we are going to talk about the latest Star Citizen monthly report, which has revealed some very interesting information regarding what is coming up very soon for Star Citizen. But before that, guys, let me talk to you about my giveaways, because this month for CitizenCon I am giving away about $200 of different prizes. First, for all the subscribers of this YouTube channel, I am giving away an Aurora Legionnaire LTI game package that includes Squadron 42 and Star Citizen. All you need to do to get a chance of winning is to subscribe to this channel and to comment to any videos posted this month until CitizenCon. The winner will be announced during CitizenCon, but that's not all. For all the Patreons as well, I am giving away a Loot and Scoop game package that includes Star Citizen, of course, but also a Drake Cutlass and a Drake Dragonfly. So all you need to do to get a chance of winning that one is to be a Patreon subscriber. The link is in the description down below. This really helps the channel a lot. So otherwise, if you just want to help the channel, just subscribe. You'll get the chance to win that beautiful, lovely Aurora Legionnaire. That is very effective, by the way. You can kill a lot of people with this one now. So this is a really awesome giveaway. Good luck to everybody. And now let's talk about what has been revealed by Cloud Imperium. As you may already have imagined, the monthly report focuses on what CIG has been working throughout the month of October for the upcoming patches for the next iterations of Star Citizen. And one of the main features of what is coming up in Star Citizen Alpha 3.8 is, of course, the brand new planet Microtech. And for the first time, we clearly have some revealing pictures that have been given by CIG. So let's have a look here at some of the work that is being finalized for the release of Microtech in Star Citizen Alpha 3.8. With this very first picture here, which shows some Microtech landscapes, and that's very interesting because we clearly can see two different biomes here. We have that snowy biome with obviously is covered in white, but that's not all. It's not just entirely all of white. We can also see different colors, a little bit of dark green, some brown, and this is what I believe is the tundra landscape. Now, if you remember a while back, CIG did show us some of that tundra landscapes, you know, with those specific Nordic looking forests and some of those areas where there are no trees but just plants. So I really do believe that this is what we are seeing right here from above a planet Microtech. So it is actually amazing to have that very first shot. I wish that we could have at least seen a video, but maybe this is going to come in a future Inside Star Citizen, hopefully before CitizenCon, but definitely there are going to be some extra gameplay footage revealed during CitizenCon. But that is already a very nice teaser, and that has definitely gotten me very excited. But that's not all. We also have more pictures. This was actually the picture that was the cover of this monthly report, and look at how gorgeous this snowy landscape is. And we've already seen some snowy landscapes around the verse right now. For example, if you go to Yela, there's a lot of snow there. If you go to Lyria, there's a lot of snow here. But this definitely seems like this is definitely water and not different kinds of chemical elements that you could find on some of those other moons. This is pure snow water from a planet that is habitable. That means that you will not need, for example, to have a helmet to survive. You can remove your helmet here. It is breathable, and that is what makes it completely different from, say, Yela or Lyria, where definitely need the helmet. So that's why this planet, what we are seeing here, is that we are going to be able to freely explore these areas, basically as much as we want. Now, what do we see also here throughout the middle of this picture? Some of these patches are looking a little bit dark. It is possible that we are looking at water here, lakes, melting snow. We still don't know, but we definitely know that there are going to be seas on Microtech. We know that there's going to be climate, different weather effects. This is something that they want to implement on the long term. Now, we haven't seen anything of these on those pictures so far, unfortunately, but this is to be expected. These are technologies that are going to take some time to be completed, to be implemented into the game. So please expect the planet Microtech to be quite similar to Hurston, for example, or Arcorp. You know, when the weather is never changing, you are only going to have night and day cycles. That's what we're going to have at the beginning, but this is definitely not what is planned for the future. In the future, they want the weather. The weather is supposed to be quite chaotic on Microtech. It's supposed to have thick clouds. It's supposed to have rain, storms. So that is what we are going to expect in the future. But right now we don't have any of that. But still, pretty sure that what we're looking at are bodies of water. So that looks very exciting. And look at how that sunrise or sunset, we still don't know if it's a sunrise or sunset, but it absolutely also looks fantastic. Look at the different palettes of colors. Got some turquoise, green, yellow, red, pink. It is absolutely wonderful. I can totally imagine lots of new wallpapers being created here around Microtech. They've also shown us a little bit down the monthly report an extra picture of Microtech, and this is actually a picture of New Babbage City at night. What looks to be the main Microtech showcase building. You know that each of the planets have a main tower, a main building. Lorville has the Hurston Dynamics Tower, and ArcCorp has the ArcCorp Tower. So Microtech here is probably going to have the Microtech Tower as well. I do believe that this is what we're looking at. Based on what we can see on the other buildings, it seems that they are recycling some of the buildings that we did see on ArcCorp. I can definitely recognize the shape of some of those buildings. They've probably been reskinned, but we should expect to see some of those generic buildings to be reused on New Babbage, because it would make sense, right? Because the reason why the strategy of Cloud Imperium is to reuse some assets, to spend a lot of time creating a huge bank of assets and then reuse them bit per bit as new planets, as new locations are being created. So that would entirely make sense. Not just that, we also had an interesting picture of an interior of a rest stop with what we have looks to be game arcades. Now again, these are probably props, but it would be actually quite cool if one day we are going to really have mini games that we could be able to use in the verse while we're waiting for, you know, whatever. I think that this is something that CIG wants to implement, but this is just pure speculation on my end. But that's not all. A little bit of tidbits also have been said about server-side object container streaming. This is obviously a feature that a lot of us have been eagerly anticipating, and here CIG seems to be mentioning it two times. They did say that they are working on it for planetary ground fog. They did say that server-side object container streaming is a required tech for planetary ground fog. So this is one of the things that is expected again for 3.8, just like Microtech. So we can definitely expect that they're trying their best to release. They said the initial release of server-side object container stream, which confirms, by the way, the fact that this is a technology that is going to be released in different iterations. It is going to be released step by step. It's not going to be the full scope of server-side object container stream, but nevertheless, it is still going to be some progress, and we definitely do need some progress right now, because things are definitely not as perfect as we hope they were, right? But this is also something that they did acknowledge in that roadmap, which I think is quite important. CIG showing, telling us when they communicate to us that they are aware that things are not perfect and that we do want to see some progress. Here I'm quoting, efforts were also focused on server-side object container stream, which is a major engineering overhaul that will eventually result in a dramatic improvements of in-game performance, something that I have been covering, by the way, in a video not too long ago. I'll put the link in the description down below if you want to know everything that server-side object container streaming is going to change to the game. So that's it for the juiciest parts of this monthly report from Cloud Imperium regarding October. I'll put the link in the description down below as well, so that you guys can check it out. They also talked about very different props. You want to see ice cream, for example, in Star Citizen, the new medical kits or fire extinguishers, showing us some interesting pictures there as well, so go check it out. And that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know that this is not exactly the video that I said that I was going to do a video about something else, but news is news. Hot news are hot news. I got to cover that first. But don't worry, guys, I'm gonna have some juicy gameplay content coming in the very near future. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing as well on YouTube. This is the Eradicator. I am signing out.